All right, lads, we're here at Target, and I'm at the school supply list station. It's located towards the front of the school shop here at our local Target. So these are supply lists from South Duval County and North St. Johns County. I've got a supply list right here for K through 8. That's where my daughters are going, to one of the schools, charter schools here in Duval County. So let's go ahead and take a look at the list itself. Now, as you're looking at this list, you're thinking, okay, these are things that we necessarily need from the beginning, but it's not for the entire year. I'm going to go ahead and give you Mr. T's, yes, I am Mr. T in the classroom, not called Blab Dad. So Mr. T's 2 cents on which is the most important top 5 things that you're going to need in the classroom. All right, here we go. So one of the best pencils that you can buy is the Ticonderoga, and here's the reason. It's because of the lead. When you sharpen it, you don't want the lead to come out every time you sharpen a pencil. So you can either get it unsharpened or sharpened or unsharpened. And the biggest thing is, do not buy 12. You need to get a ton of pencils. Now, the reason why you need to get a ton of pencils, for the fact that imagine if your child lost one pencil every day for the entire school year. That's a lot of pencils, and they lose it every day. I am not kidding. From an elementary school standpoint, from grades K all the way to 3, they're constantly losing pencils. So by the time you get to, month 3 months, you're out of pencils already, and you need to buy some more. So buy a plethora of pencils. Here's the next one: erasers. Okay, so what's the difference between the pencil top and this one? The difference is that these get used way too much, and then once you get to the nub over here, all of a sudden you can't use it anymore. So the best ones are the cap erasers and the flat erasers. Get these. These are the best erasers that you're going to use, because once you start using the pencil top eraser up, and what are they going to be able to use? Okay, these ones, they easily fall off. These ones last a longer time than these ones right here. Okay, so out of the erasers, pick this one right here. I'm also going to show you some don'ts. Let me see. Oh, let me show you my pet peeve. So number 1 pet peeve: glue. Okay, parents buy these ginormous amounts of glue, and I will tell you, as a school teacher, they don't need 12 packs for the entire year. They do not need that. Maybe 3 to 5, and that's it. I still have, and it's been 7 years, I still have glue from 7 years ago. That is no joke, because parents buy way too much glue, which they don't need. So please, don't buy all this glue. Buy 3 or 5, and then go from there. Okay, here's another one. Here's the pencil pouches. So pencil pouches, pencil boxes, whatever you want to call them. Here's the ones I'm going to suggest. Do not get these plastic ones. These do not hold. Okay, they're very, very flimsy, and once it gets full of stuff, it's too heavy, and then this plastic part right over here comes right off. I do not recommend these. The ones that I recommend are the actual pencil pouches. These are the ones that you want. They're more flexible and they're more sturdy. And you want ones that actually is going to fit everything in there. So this nice big one is going to help you out. Okay? Those are the ones that I recommend. Nice and big, and they're flexible. Not this hard plastic, or not this hardcore, even though it looks very, very decorative. There's really not a lot of space in this thing. Not at all. You don't want that. You want these ones. Nice and big. Okay, so out of these 2 right here, you want the fabric or plastic pencil pouch. Next thing, ooh, this is huge, especially nowadays. You want to get headphones. Now it says over here, maybe it says over here, yeah, earbuds or headphones. It doesn't matter what kind, it's the amount, the quantity. And I'll give you my reasons why as a school teacher. So as a school teacher, if this works for a certain amount of time, but once it breaks, it breaks. Do they have an extra pair? They don't have an extra pair. I literally am going to recommend you get at least 3 pair of these. 3 pair, no doubt. And the reason why is because they do tons of stuff on the computer, and you want to make sure that they have this ready to go because you don't want 15, 20, 25 computers going where you can hear everybody's work on the computer. So make sure you get not only about 3 pairs of these, but get ones that are going to last. So you can get headphones or you can get earbuds. So that's Mr. T's recommendation. All right, let's see what else is on this list. So we took care of the pencils. We took care of the erasers. We took care of the earbuds. I already told you about the glue. All right, let's see some other stuff over here. All right, here it is, right here. Composition books. Composition books are huge, okay? Please get the composition books that the teachers want, okay? Do not get any fancy-smancy ones that the teachers don't want, all right? So if they're asking you to get different colors and they give you specific colors, please listen to the teacher, okay? And here's the reason why. Each of these colors represents a subject, and you can name it depending on what the teacher wants. One could be ELA, one could be math. Those of you who don't know teacher speak, that's English Language Arts. Math, one could be science, one could be social studies. So those are the big 4 subjects that teachers usually work off of. So it's good to get these in the beginning, but these quickly fill up depending on what kind of work that they're doing. If you're talking about ELA and writing, then I suggest more than one of these. Math, not so much. Social studies and science, not so much. But literally, because they're constantly writing in these things, you want to get more than just one for the entire year. So I would probably say double up on these. So that's my suggestion. All right, so that's number 4 on the list. Let's take a look at some more. Folders. These are huge, again, for teachers. Okay, now look carefully. There's the different colors. The teacher wants the specific colors, okay? Not only specific colors, but are they non-pronged or are they pronged? Obviously, if they're pronged, they can put their work on the inside, as you can see, okay? These plastic ones work fine, but again, get the colors the teacher recommends, okay? Don't get any other colors because it doesn't match with the theme or the subject that they're using. And then the non-pronged, which are these ones, they may not want these because you're not able to show your work and everything just falls out. So it depends on what the teacher wants. Please listen to what the teacher wants in terms of folders. Pronged or non-pronged. All right, so we've hit pencils, erasers, earbuds, composition books, and folders. Let's see what else Mr. T wants to go ahead and look at. All right, here we go. Now, Blab Dad daughter number 1 and 2 are shopping over there. They're looking at their lists. So we've got the second second grade list over there. She's shopping, and you can see the cart's getting full. All right, let's take a look at some more items over here. All right, this is not necessarily for your child, but if you want to make a teacher happy, buy them printer paper. Printer paper is one of the most used forms and most expensive forms of things that they need, whether it's in their own computer, their own printer, or they use it at the school printer. Printer paper is number 1 for teachers. They'll love you forever if you give them printer paper, because we constantly are copying stuff over and over and over for your child to learn. So printer paper is it. Okay. Believe me, I love this, but these are not functional, okay? It's not a top. It's nothing that you could flip. I can't even open this one-handed, okay? It's very, very clumsy, and it's not very, I guess you would say, symmetrical. So it's very, very hard to put inside your desk. Okay, it's an odd shape, and there's really, really not a lot of things that are odd shaped, and it doesn't really fit inside here. So I'd be very careful about buying something like this. Okay, decorative, that's nice. You can show it off on a shelf, but nothing for the classroom. I do not recommend these. All right, so as a teacher, one of the things that we used a lot, because I allowed my third graders to check off their own work, is red pens. So it doesn't have to be fancy schmancy like this. You can go ahead and get the Papermate red pens, something like this. This is going to be able to sustain maybe, I don't know, maybe for a quarter, maybe for a semester. And these work really well when we're checking off work. Okay? So that's just one of the things you can buy as well. All right, let's take a look at some other stuff over here. All right, here's another one of the teacher's most used item. If you got a whiteboard, just get them the simple colors like these ones. You don't have to get anything fancy schmancy, but a lot of these go a long way, and they get used a lot. So if you want to make a teacher happy, you're going to buy dry erase markers. Okay? All right. Let's see it. What else do you need? All right, parents, here's one of the things you don't want to buy for your kids. Do not buy 96 crayons. Okay, that makes a huge mess. Number one, it's not going to fit in their pouch. We don't even want to buy 64, not even 48. If you're going to buy something, you want to buy something that's 24 crayons and that's it. Teachers don't like a lot of this stuff because eventually, guess what? It drops on the floor and then everybody else is scrambling to find their own. Oh, there we go. Thank you, ma'am. So there's 24 crayons that was just given to me by a parent. Thank you. So these are the types of crayons that teachers like, okay? Nice and easy. You can put it inside a pencil pouch, and nothing too elaborate where you're getting more. We don't want more. We want less. So 12 to 24 crayons is just going to be enough. And once you run out, well, buy some more. You don't need to get these large amounts. Just the small one right here, okay? All right, let's see what else we got on our list here. Markers, yes. So let's talk about the other items that you may want to buy. Colored pencils. This is a good amount right here. 12. 12 is a good amount. Okay, not less, not more. 12 is a good starting point to buy colored pencils. Markers, same thing. You don't need a lot. 10. That's just enough. And you don't need this whole box. More than likely, you're going to have to take it out of the box and put it inside your pencil pouch. So again, less is more. All right, let's see. So this is filling up quite well. So my daughter, are you done? Love that, daughters? Oh, they're almost done. Okay, great. Let's see what else. Ooh, okay, let's talk about these art supplies here. All right. So out of all this, no doubt, these art supplies, I'm going to tell you one thing that I just found out that does not belong in your classroom. Okay? I was kind of taken aback. It says alcohol markers. Why does it say alcohol markers? Here's the reason why. Okay? As I open this up, the number one thing that I did was smell it. You don't want your kids smelling this at all. Okay? It's really, really strong, and there should be no reason why there should be any alcohol in a marker. Now, for purposes of what they need to do on it, as I was reading, here's the instructions about these alcohol markers. That's great and all. I do not recommend these. They smell toxic, and there's no reason why they need to get anything that remotes to alcohol in the classroom. Okay, just my 2 cents. So get your normal paint markers. Okay, those types of things. Those work better than this thing. Okay, just my recommendation. All right, let's see what else. All right, so teachers use these a lot. Post-its. They constantly use Post-its. The students are going to use Post-its along with those 3x5 cards. Okay. All right, let's see what else is here. Ooh. Mr. T likes these already. Ooh, Mr. T's gonna buy one of these. You know why? Because it's got Captain America. It's got Black Panther. All right, that's pretty much it. Out of the list that I just showed you. So again, here's that list right over here that we found at a local Target. So again, these are some recommendations from a teacher, veteran teacher of 7 years. Those are the things that I would recommend. You don't have to take my recommendations, but as a school teacher, I'm going to tell you the things that you absolutely need is what you need throughout the whole year, not just back to school. So take it from me. This list is good in the beginning, but you need to maintain some of the things that I recommended. All right, so if you like what you see here at Blab Dad, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell. Share this information so you too can go to your Target, Walmart, Amazon to buy your school supplies and the top 5 school supplies that Mr. T/Blab Dad recommended. All right, happy school shopping.